Hey there, lovelies! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie, where I love to talk all things makeup. And if you are wondering how to change your eye shape with makeup, then just keep on watching. On this side, I'm going to be doing more of a foxy, lifted look, whereas this side, I'll be doing a dull, round look that's going to open up my eye and make it look very big. Let's first start on this side. I'm going to take a black eyeliner and I'm going to tightline my top lashes. Now that I have that tight lined, I'm going to come in into my waterline and apply that. Same black liner. I am just lining my entire eye, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it a little bit more in the corner of my eye. Then I'm going to use my eyeliner to shape and define this winged eyeliner here. Got it started, and it looks a little blobby right now, but that's because I'm going to come in with a pointed angle brush and I'm going to drag it out and define it, sharpen it up. Now I'm going to fill in this empty space that I have right here with this liner. Not going to bring it all the way in around my eye, but just towards, almost like I'm going to hit my pupil. That's where I'm going to stop the eyeliner. Make sure to close my eye to fill in that gap there. And I'm also going to fill in the bottom part too, so I can make this liner as flat as possible. I'm going to take that same flat angle brush and then smudge it out. And already I have made my eye look a lot more narrow and lifted, and then I'm going to close in that gap up here so I don't have a bat wing going on. Then I'm going to come in with some eyeshadow. I'm going to be using my ColourPop Dare to Bear, and I'm going to use this brown right here. And this is going to be this area in here where I'm going to define a little bit more my crease. This doesn't have to be super precise right now because I am just laying it down, and then I will come in with a fluffy blending brush and blend that out more. I'm also going to come in on the bottom, and then with a small fluffy blending brush, I'm going to soften those edges and just blend it all out. I will mention that I already applied a eyeshadow primer and some powder before I put this down. Then I'm going to take the lightest color in this shadow palette and put that just right in the center of my eye. And then a little bit in the corner. I'm going to finish defining this look with some liquid eyeliner. And then I'll make sure to finish it off with mascara, mostly in the outer part of my lashes here, to really emphasize that lifted cat eye foxy look. I'm not even worried about putting mascara on the inner part of my eyelashes. And I'm also applying my mascara at an angle to bring my lashes more this way rather than straight up. Already you can see a huge difference in my eyes. How this one is so much more defined, and it's that very foxy cat eye look. Now this eye, we're going to be doing a more rounded, wide-eyed kind of look. I'm going to do that by first tight lining my upper eyelash. This is going to give definition to my lashes for when I put mascara on. Then I will come in with this more mid-tone brown eyeshadow with a small fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to put that on this outer part of my eye. The tones of eyeshadows that you use will also determine how bold or strong this look will be. Now I'm coming in the inner corner of my eye now. This is a little bit wider of a pencil brush, but I'm going to be using just the tip of it. Trust the process. This is kind of like Durian makeup, you know, the Korean makeup. Kind of squint my eye and I can see where the fold of my eye is. And I'm going to emphasize that with that same color, just very lightly. Then I'll come in with that same very creamy light shadow and put this in the center of my eye. What we are doing here is creating a halo eye effect. The halo eye creates more of a dull look because it's bringing all of the definition to the center of your eye. I'm also going to take that same cream shadow and bring it underneath, above that light brown that we put. And then last but not least, put it on the inner corner of my eye here. I'm gonna brighten that up. Next is mascara application. And for this, I'm going to put it all around my lashes from tip to tip. And also on my bottom lashes from tip to tip. Not super heavy, giving them some definition and color. And the last step for our doll round eye look is to come in with some nude eyeliner and put this in your waterline. I especially like to do this when I need to look more awake. Can you see the difference between the two? How one eye is more closed off versus one is looking rounded and very doll-like, and I don't have very round eyes, and I was still able to achieve that through makeup. And I also don't have very squinty eyes either, or very lifted, foxy eye shape, but I was able to achieve that through makeup. Makeup is so powerful in what it can do to change our eye and our face shape. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and especially subscribe so that I can keep creating more awesome content like this for you guys. Now that you know how to change your eye shape with makeup, do you know why your eyeshadow is disappearing on your eyelids? You'll want to go ahead and check out this video here where I explain all about that, and I'll see you there. Bye!